Have you ever started writing a story only to have it fizzle out before you can get all the words on the page? I mean, it's standard practice for a lot of us. Would you prefer to finish every story you start? If not, stop watching now. If so, stay tuned.
No fluff writing advice. Cut the fluff!
Oh, you're still here. Let's get to it then. Plenty of people have story ideas, and often the problem's not an inability to execute them well, it's an inability to execute them at all. They start writing and then quit at the first sign of trouble, when the trick is to power through to the end. That's how you finish a first draft. Brute force. If you want to avoid your story meandering, fizzling out, and leaving you stuck, probably somewhere in the middle, it helps to set writing checkpoints or plot points. If you're an avid outliner, you likely already do this, and wait, why are you still watching? Anyway, it's us discovery writers who tend to get lost, often never to be found again. Let's take a moment to remember our missing discovery writer brethren. May they one day find their way to the ends of their stories, lost but not forgotten. In fact, it's time to rescue some writers from the lost plot wilderness and get them back on the free-flowing story track. Here we go. I recommend setting a minimum of 2 writing checkpoints, one at the middle and one at the end. When I say middle, I mean some big moment the tension's building up to, which is usually somewhere near the middle of the story. Not the resolution of the central conflict, more like a mid-season finale, a notable moment you can write towards before moving on to the grand conclusion. You do intend to conclude grandly, I hope. Of course, to set these checkpoints, you need to know your middle and your ending. Sorry, militant discovery writers, but sometimes you need to know where you're going so you can actually get somewhere before you run out of fuel or writing juice. Yes, we run on writing juice and coffee, or if you're a young Stephen King, cocaine. The middle checkpoint helps keep the story focused and moving forward from the beginning. I've found that some people who only write towards an ending get lost at around the midpoint and never find their way back. The middle checkpoint prevents this, for the most part. Yeah, some people are really good at getting lost. And if you can identify other key moments in your story before writing, setting additional checkpoints will help you write with purpose and direction. Also, when you do finish a first draft, because you will finish, yeah, to quite possibly paraphrase Ernest Hemingway, it'll be shit, garbage, absolute trash, literary diarrhea, literary gonorrhea, you get the point. Setting writing checkpoints will help you get your first draft on the page. After that, be prepared for some serious turd polishing, because you can polish a turd. Us editors know it as well as anyone, being the professional turd polishers we are. Polish hard enough, and you may even turn that nugget of literary excrement into gold. It's possible. Anyway, it seems I forgot to set an end checkpoint for this video. Now I don't know where I am or where I'm going. Well, I guess that's it. We'll end it like that.